Hi everybody, I am Cookie Dough and welcome back to another episode of our Victoria 3 Let's Play as Portugal, where I just spent quite a lot of time in between episodes here, trying to figure out maybe a treaty that we can do with one of the countries around here, and I think I have found one, which is Japan here. We do already have a treaty with them where they give us investment rights. We actually just have a non-colonial agreement in Japan, and also we transfer them about just under $350 or pounds per week, which is not too bad at all. So another thing we can do here, which is nice because we already do have the investment rights in them. I wouldn't mind doing a monopoly for Portuguese plantations for trade centers. They do not have a single trade center in their country. So as I was going through here, Japan, there's already a headquarters here for our company headquarters for the Portuguese plantations. They already have a nice headquarters in here, which is really good. But if you can get them to build trade centers within Japan, Japan does have free trade. Again, I'm not sure if this is how it works, but they have free trade. So they can trade with obviously with the world and the world market, but there's no trade centers in Japan proper. So if we build the trade centers, or our company builds the trade centers, which should hopefully get our company more productive, more money obviously towards us in the long term, and just be overall good. Again, I may be looking into this in the wrong way. Maybe I should do tea or tobacco or something. They don't have any coffee, I don't think, in Japan. But I think the trade centers might be better or best to do. It will cost us 50, but that's fine. They're actually just naturally at plus 46. That's always good. So yeah, we'll do the trade centers for here. We can do, to sweeten the deal, we can either do own an obligation, which is pretty decent here. Or we can do some, we can take on their debt. Unfortunately, they do have, where can I see that? 10 million in debt, which I think is a little too much. I mean, I can probably do it. Our investment pool alone is 46 million. Which I think we may be able to do that if we take on their debt. But which improves our relations with them. We can transfer them some goods. They do want clothing. Now, we don't produce that much clothing. It is very expensive in the Japanese market, but what we would rather do is sell them the clothing. So hopefully once we do have these the trade centers here, we can sell them those. We can do no tariffs on some stuff, which they don't really want. We can give them subventions, no. No, obviously not gonna do any of that. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try to do take on debt and and owing them an obligation. I think that's going to be pretty good. And then I can do no tariffs, but they're not gonna do on any of that. Yeah, no, they wouldn't do any of that, which is fine. We're just one over, which is okay. We'll take on their debt for the monopoly company, or for our company to have a monopoly on trade centers for 25 years. I think this is going to be really good for us in the long term. I mean, the obligation, yeah, that sucks. It's gonna last, I think, 20 or 10 years. But anyways, we will send this proposal. We will do that. I know we owe him an obligation now, but hopefully this should help us out. Gifts among friends. You know what? Let's do get more loyalists. That sounds pretty good to me. And Mandalay, wherever that is. Now, this here... Yeah, see, we keep going south. I need to get towards this lake to kind of cut them off from here, but it's not really helping us, or it's not wanting us to go that way. So yeah, we are definitely making a little less money here because we had to pay off their debt, but that should be fine, I think. There we go. Crystal glass unlocked. Okay, the industrialists have started complaining about the wasteful inefficiencies of subsistence farms in Beira. Okay, that seems not too bad. Looks like the perfect ground for an army base. No, not gonna do that. State construction efficiency, agriculture throughput. Actually, no. Let's get you into the cities because we do want more manufacturing stuff happening in our homeland proper versus everywhere else. So, okay. Yeah, we'll be struggling slightly here with some of the money things, but I think we should be fine. This thing is getting incorporated. That is really nice and good. We could probably... Do we still have... you know what? Let's get you into Zululand. So hopefully that should be good enough here. Okay, we're building still our railways, which is fine. There we go. Now we can build another company. This company is doing really, really well for us. So we'll see what other company we can possibly do here. So we can do gold, which will give us prestige, colony growth speed, leverage generation. This is leverage. Oh, this is for power blocks. We have not established the power block. We may do that. We will see what that can do. But I think this is a pretty decent thing to do. Plus gives us prestige, gives us colony growth speed, the leverage so-so. We have another mine thing, which we can do minting plus loyalists from political movements. Could be okay. Is it? And we can do this here to get some clothing and to do designer clothes. The radicals from political movements, I don't know if I care that much about, but I do like to have the another prestige good. And I think this should be pretty decent. I think we should be all right with this. I mean, productivity on this is a lot better. I do like the colony growth speed, but again, I do want the prestige good. Any other prestige good available? Well, we do have this here, which is prime meat, but I don't know if I want to do this. Which, the thing is, this and this together would work pretty nicely, because here we would have, well, we'll get another prestige good, which is prime meat, but it gives 10% textile mill building throughput, which would help these guys to produce more stuff, especially the designer clothes. So that is pretty nice, and that's the only other prestige goods that there are. Again, waiting for another company to establish the bears is so. I mean, this is better long term because I will get the colonial growth speed now to gain more land within Africa what I want to do in general, or just go with the prestige goods. I kind of want to do the prestige goods. You know what? Screw it. Let's do prestige goods. We already have a company in Africa. Let's go have a company in our mainland. So we'll establish this, and should hopefully do well for us. Unfortunately, this guy is not very much liked, but I think that should be okay. We may need to build some more whatchamacallit, build some more clothing, which I think I have not done. Okay, what I do want to do though, if I go to the company, we can't give them anything else in here. We could do... Oh no. Actually, the cotton and silk would be really nice if we give them that. So for now, I will go ahead and cancel this in here so that I can give this company industrial rights in cotton plantations. Unfortunately, we're already using a bunch of but I think this is going to be better if you just give them cotton plantations. So hopefully they'll be able to get a little more out of this in general. So we'll see what happens there. I mean, we do have a decent amount of educated people in our main lands here. Okay, we're almost done with building these railroads all throughout Africa. Now, we have a bunch of other stuff that we need to do. Play for power. Nicolo Sergio, leader of the petite bourgeoisie, has made a remarkable play for power in the capital in order to secure a spot for petite bourgeoisie within the government. However, it is not entirely clear if they should be rewarded for this novel tactic. No, I don't want you to have political strength. Unfortunately, this gets you a negative approval as well, but less political strength for 5 years. So let's go ahead and do that. I think that's going to be good. Landowners are still quite powerful. I mean, makes sense because we are doing some companies and stuff, so that I think those are technically landowners anyways. Okay. All right, yeah, this is not looking good because these guys are just colonizing a bit quicker than I am. I mean, we can try to close them off. Again, if we can get to the lake, I think that'll close them off. Then they will kind of just having to go up around this way to leave the south for us, which hopefully would be nice. Okay, Sardinia, Piedmont. Empty pockets. Let's do this. Yeah, becoming more loyalist would be nice. I don't know if these guys would like any sort of treaty here. Again, we can't do this because we don't have investment rights. We would have to get investment rights from them. Oh, wait a minute. This may work out for us. For guaranteeing independence, would you like me to give you anything? No, you don't want anything. Okay. We will, again, check that out in between. All right. Okay. So here we have some... Rubber is finally becoming a thing. So now we can do rubber here. in Gambia here, which is fine. That's okay. We got that going. But we want rubber down here, which hopefully we will be able to do. Okay, let's keep going here. What are we kind of low on? More luxury furniture, which we can definitely do. We can get you guys to build more luxury furniture, or just go down to precision tools. But no, let's just go luxury furniture for you as well. One thing we don't have is any luxury clothing, which I'm gonna do in Beira here to do some luxury clothing, which hopefully should help our guys in with the company. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, no, that's fine in here. Silk should be okay, because we do have a silk thing happening. What we do need to do as well is... Yeah, let's get you all fishing trawlers. To get some more people doing hardwood production. Okay, you guys can't do it. That's all Japan. You guys should be able to do some. Okay, you know what? Zululand, you do hardwood production. I think that should be okay in here. Yeah, you go ahead and do yourself some hardwood production. So silk, now... Well, I ended up queuing up another silk plantations, which should be good enough here. So if I go to the company... Okay, these guys are getting less productive here, which is not the greatest. Okay. What can we do to keep you... because I do need the colonial growth speed. Well, technically it still has it, right? Because it's lit up. Here it's not lit up, which means it's not having that... Okay, this is only going to go to 59, which we should hopefully be pretty good in here. What we can do is go down to our clothing and keep that like so, to have people not pay any tariffs and hopefully get more of our goods through that way. Oh my god, what is... Does this denote now... No, I thought devastation. Or is this just a weird visual bug here? Yeah. Not sure, but we will see what happens here. Okay. If we go to Japan, and do we have any trade centers happening in here? Not yet. Okay. The mines get organized. Mines and mine owners are both... Okay, I hate when this... So this is basically not going to do anything. Yeah, we'll do this because I don't care. And City of Plenty, Estremadera. Yeah, let's do you like so. That seems pretty good to me. We get some prestige goods. Number 2 producer of reserve coffee. So who produces more reserve coffee than me? Okay, British Raj, that's the thing. You see, this is the thing, because now they have reserve coffee, so they're producing more than me. So... Yeah, I will do this. Well, nobody's importing it, but let's dissuade people from importing it anyways. Okay. So now we're finally doing the Gujarat port, which is... Gujarat port, which is gonna take quite a bit of time. But we'll see what we can do with that. Okay, there we go. We got the bureaucracy. Hopefully we can get our money back up and going. I mean, giving them stuff here, which I'm wondering if I go ahead and build you a... because we do have investment rights. So if I go to here and go trade center, and then why can I not? Oh, okay, so they're monopolized by that. That means they only have to build it in there. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Achievement unlocked, whatever that is. Establish a regional HQ. Okay, whatever that was a thing for. But we will see. So, my first achievement for the new DLC. Okay, supporters of patriotic party. Oh, okay, this is this thing here. So, elections. Uh-oh. Okay, these guys are getting... because these guys now ended up becoming two separate parties. Okay, this is not the greatest. I mean, I don't care. Let's just do this. Yeah, this is a little bit on the crappy side, but we'll see what happens with that once we do get that going. Okay. Another thing I'd want to do is actually get rid of some of these things in here. Let's get you doing like so, because you are pretty good all over the place here. Yeah, you have pretty good education. What I do want to do is, for the textile guys, I want to do investment rights and trade rights as well. And even... why can't I do silk plantations? Okay, they already have other industry rights. Okay, cotton is fine. Maybe that would have been fine, but let's have them be able to get stuff done. Okay, there we go. Now we'll be falling. Okay, let's get you guys up here. So need 180 prestige, which sucks. I just lost a ton of prestige. So what is happening with my prestige coffee here? I am number 4. Okay, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, we do reinforced concrete. What we wouldn't mind having is mechanized. Yeah, this is up here. Our automated irrigation. Which dynamite should help. And steam donkeys. Yeah, this is all a little bit... Okay, central banking is coming in on its own. This is going to help us out with some money stuff. Okay, we will go ahead and... Yeah, this is going to take a while. Let's go do dynamite. We'll go open her into maybe steel railway cars. Let's do steam donkeys into steel railway cars. That's a lot of years of production happening here. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to hang on in here. Okay, these guys are just going all over the place. Yeah, see, we end up coming down here to do that. Okay. So who ended up winning? Yeah. So we will have to... Well, we can give you this. It's the same as doing like so. Which I think is fine. Yeah, so I'll confirm this. I don't think there's any laws that we may want to pass. We could do free trade. I mean, the rural folk would really hate that. Everyone else would hate that as well, but I think that might help us out a bit. No, well, we could do proportional taxation, which would help us out with some more money. Yeah, can't do any of this. What about no migration controls? Yeah, the petite bourgeoisie, rural folk, yeah, everyone hates that. Okay, so no laws at the moment, so let's just keep going and we will do that. Great. Now let's just do this. We'll lose some of this in here, but what we can do is give you some extra education down there. Here we go, we're getting here. We will eventually complete this stupid port in Gujarat. It's gonna take forever, but it should hopefully help with some, well, first of all, this one here, so that it's not isolated anymore. So are you guys building any trade? No, you're not, which did not work out as much as I hoped it would. Okay, these guys are doing their thing. It's slowly gaining prosperity, but not fast enough. Days of Darkness. Oh, great. I hate this. Why do I need to... Yeah, Dutch East Indies. I know I gained some infamy, but I'm not going to be conquering anything anyways. Indochina, South China, Japan, Ocean. Yeah, okay. Everyone... Okay, they finally did rework this. But why does it say waves taller than chimneys have ravaged the state of Zululand? A terrible consequence of the volcanic eruption. Okay, but then it says here the tsunami will add devastation to coastal states around the world close to the eruption, which is Indochina, Indonesia, South China, Japan, Oceania, Zanj, oh, Ethiopia, South Africa. Okay, there it is, but only 10%. Okay, that is fine. Yeah, it does add only a little bit. There is some starvation in Zululand. Maybe you would be well off making some more of these things here for you. Let's get you to 5. And then we'll see what we can do with that. Alentejo, really? Why are you so weird about this? We can probably have you not work as much in the mines. So let's get you not working too much in the mines. Yeah, this is gonna not be very good for our railroad here. So we'll see what we can do, and then we can build you one more. I know transportation is going to be quite expensive, but hopefully you will be able to go ahead and, there we go, get people working in the factories rather than out somewhere else. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be quite a lot of money here. Okay. This doesn't have a timer. Well, this only has a timer for the actual money that we'll be spending on it. Yeah, sure. We'll do this. Unfortunately, this is gonna be a little bit on the crappy side. Now, we are investing some stuff in Japan. Okay. Okay, can you guys get to 100 so that we can get some designer clothing, which would be really nice. Bera gets funded volcanic research. That's another thing. We don't have enough universities, but let's do arts academies. I think that's gonna be pretty decent here. Let's get some arts academy building throughput. And universities are not the greatest. We don't have really enough. So we have one in Beira. Let's get one in Transvaal. We'll get one in Northern Cape. Yeah, I guess. One in Estro de Mera. One in Alentejo. Here and in here. So we'll get these universities going. Hopefully that will help us out a bit. Also, we can do secular academia. Jesus, can't even pronounce the word. I usually like to go with this. So we will do this and secular administration here as well. Does get the paper prices down a bit. Yeah, we're doing quite decently here, I think now. Silk is a bit of an issue. So we'll go no tariffs for imports. Where's my silk planted? Yeah. This one is definitely working overtime. So we can get you a couple more happening in here. It's just way down the line though. Yeah, it's way down the line. Okay, yeah, we're a little bit, I mean, I chose to take on these guys' what's it called? Debt, but my company has not. Okay, there we go. We have a textile syndicate, which is pretty great in Japan. They have a headquarter there, but nobody has any what's it called, trade things, which kind of sucks. So I maybe shouldn't have not done that, because I thought they would be building their own things, but that's obviously not the case. But anyways, we're close to having these guys being prosperous to be able to start unlocking the designer clothing, but that will have to wait till next time. So for now, thanks a lot for coming and watching another episode, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye.